Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatia Husna binti Kamsani with number matric 280494. I will present about SWOT analysis of Islamic International Arab Bank. The Islamic International Arab Bank is a Jordanian institution that conducts all of its banking activities in line with the stipulations of Islamic law in Jordan as well as in other Arab and Islamic nations. For strange analysis of this bank is first, Islamic International Arab Bank is one of the largest financial organizations in the Middle East. Arab Bank was recently presented with the Best Bank in the Middle East 2020 award by Global Finance, an international newspaper located in New York City. This achievement marks the bank's 7th consecutive win in this category. This worldwide recognition was bestowed upon the bank as a part of the 29th annual Best Bank Awards that were presented by Global Finance. The editors of Global Finance arrived at their decision following extensive consultation with corporate financial executives, bankers, and banking consultants and analysts located all over the world. Global Finance took a number of variables into consideration while determining the best financial institutions, including expansion in assets, profitability, geographic reach, strategic alliance, new business development, and product innovation. The banks that paid close attention to the demands of their clients, even in challenging conditions, and achieved good results while simultaneously laying the groundwork for future success were also considered to have met the winning criterion. Second, high global presence and good awareness. One of the greatest worldwide Arab banking networks is owned and operated by Arab Bank, which has over 600 branches located across all 5 continents and headquartered in Amman, Jordan. Individuals, businesses, and other banks and financial organizations may all take advantage of the extensive variety of financial goods and services offered by Arab Bank. Products and services offered by the bank fall into 3 categories, which are consumer banking, corporate and institutional banking, and treasury services. As one of leading financial service institutions in the region, they are well positioned to help address complex societal and environmental issues. Whether they are providing lending to large green infrastructure projects or to small business owners, these activities will be a potential solutions to issues that matter to their stakeholders and impact their communities. They believe that by addressing the challenge of today, they can find greater opportunities for tomorrow. Then, their weaknesses is they have weak financial performance. Their financial report demonstrates saving, investing, financing, and future prosperity. The bank's financial report affect consumer and investment outcomes. Weakness affects the bank's reputations, share price, profitability, and riskiness. Islamic International Arab Bank's investment value and profitability have fallen. Understanding auditor type, auditing report gap, and report value may help. Results show a bank auditor disparity. Second weaknesses is alleged controversies in recent past affected their image. Arab Bank permitted payments to groups and entities suspected of having connection to terrorism even after the Jordanian bank had promised to pay significant sums in compensation to terror victims, as revealed by a major leak of financial intelligence records. These details may be found in a top secret report on financial intelligence that was created by Standard Chartered Bank (SCB), a British financial institution that worked as a correspondent bank for Arab Bank. Now, a massive leak of classified financial reports submitted by banks around the world to the US Treasury Department's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network has revealed that the British bank continued to work with the Jordanian bank during and after the lawsuit, and that some bank transfer that passed through the British bank raised suspicions. Next, opportunities. First, increasing oil prices can boost Middle East economics. Revenue from oil sales is a significant factor in determining how much money governments in the Middle East spend on large infrastructure projects and building. The expansion of these industries is very important to the region's financial institutions. The banking industry is exposed to fluctuations in the price of oil via the channels of financing investments in real estate developments. Because of this, the global shifts in the price of oil have substantial implications for the stability of the banking and financial system in the Middle East area. Second opportunities is increasing demand for banking services in Middle East. The Islamic International Arab Bank began operating under Islamic Sharia regulations in 1998 to address demand for Islamic banking services and products in local, Arab, and Islam markets. The bank accepts deposits, transfers, and commercial services and provide financing like murabahah, mudarabah, musyarakah, istisna, and leasing ending in ownership. For example, Islamic International Arab Bank's contribution to industry and mining, agriculture, construction, and commerce. Most of these industries require immediate funding Thus, Islamic banks play a key role in financing corporate operations, improving business performance, and creating employment. For last analysis is three. First, exposure to Eurozone crisis. The global financial and economic crisis is hurting certain areas more than others. Arab area may be hardest hit. Some may find this unexpected considering beliefs that the area is prosperous owing to its oil wealth, that governments have enough of foreign currency reserves, or that the region's banking sector is not as sensitive to global financial shifts. These views may mask the truth that the Arab area may be among the worst hit. The sovereign debt crisis in Europe offers a serious danger to the global economy, since it is expected that this debt crisis will intensify and may result in large spillover effects on actual economic activity and financial markets. The transmission of the consequences of the euro debt crisis to the Arab economy is via two primary routes, namely trade and financial channels. Second trade is Middle East competitiveness growth. Banking industries in the Middle East and Northern Africa region, MENA, are among the largest and deepest in the developing world. Bank competition in MENA has demonstrated that higher levels of bank competition are connected with reduced pricing for banking goods, more access to credit, and greater bank efficiency. At the same hand, recent studies have demonstrated that bank rivalry may also be helpful for stability by restricting the creation of too big to fail banks that take excessive risk. The capacity to sustain and develop its shares in the market when confronted with competition from other national or international enterprises may be characterized as the market power of a corporation. In this framework, the competitiveness of banks must be deep at two levels. On the one hand, banks might vary their financial products and services, where on the other side, to maximize societal surplus via competitive pricing. So, the conclusion is, the SWOT analysis of Islamic International Arab Bank is a recognized management framework that allows Islamic International Arab Bank to assess its company and performance and as an industry leader. That's all from me. Thank you.